Hey guys, Ronnie here. Today we're going to be clearing some land. We're going to be clearing some of this brush right here. Got a guy that's going to come with a forestry mower or something similar to a forestry mower. It's a heavy duty bush hog, and we'll show you all about it when he gets here. So this is part of the section that we're going to be cutting today. It's mostly just small saplings. Plan is to mow it down, and then for the meantime I'm going to keep it in check with a herbicide called Remedy. It kills small trees and stuff, and that's what I want to do right now. Chop them down and then spray that on top, and it'll let the roots die in the ground. I don't want to bring a heavy equipment in here like a bulldozer or something like that and really tear up my topsoil so it'll wash away and stuff. You can see where they've dug here and over here it's eroding a lot, so I felt like this was a better option. This is another area that we're going to be cutting. This is just some briars and some small pine trees and stuff. And then if he has time, he's going to start working on the back area. Let me show you that. So this is the back section here. And hopefully we'll be able to get to some of this today. If not, we plan to have him come back in a few weeks to do some more, and then because he's gonna do all the way in the back there and hopefully that'll help me get my gardening all started too. It's getting kind of late for that, but everything's now starting to put on leaves, the briars and stuff. You can see how thick it looks. It did look pretty died down back during the winter, really up until about a month ago. So gotta get all that cut down. Most of this you could do with a normal bush hog. There is some mounds of dirt in there, if you see that. Hey, there's a hill right there, but he should be able to cut those trees like that. I think he can cut up to like a 6 or 7 inch tree. So again, this is not the forestry mower where it's got the round drum on the front. This is and they actually make one that's a disc too that looks like a bush hog, and it's not that either. This looks like a bush hog, but it's got very short, thick blades. And the forestry mowers with the type of trees I got here, sometimes they won't cut the little saplings all the way even with the ground, and this one will do that. So that's why we're choosing to go with this. Now the forestry mower could take that dead cedar tree out, but I'll probably cut that down and just use that for poles or something. I got a couple of cedar trees I'll probably take out. As you can see, that one looks dead, and then I got one over here that's not, but I'll show you more when he gets here. turkey tractor about once a week now. So I'm trying to move it away from the the area where he's gonna be cutting a little bit, just move it up some. They're not gonna be in it, they're gonna be on the yard while he's cutting, but I figured I'd go ahead and do that. So this stuff is sling debris everywhere. So, and I'm gonna go pick up a few rocks that I know so it won't tear his machine up. Finally got done with my planter box. This is what the sun chokes are going to go in. This cost me nothing. It was all free. The lumber come from a barn I tore down back last winter. Tin come from that barn. The only thing I had was the screws. I bought those a long time. I lined it all with tin in here. It's got that channel in the middle that allowed the water to drain, plus there's holes in there. And I'll probably put a few more. The only thing else I'm gonna do is put some 4x4s up under it. I'm gonna put one on each side. That way if I ever wanna move it, I can get a set of pallet forks when I get a tractor with a front end loader, and I can slide the pallet forks up under it and move it where I want to. So that's the plan. Update on what it's looking like now. This is what I showed you earlier. I'll try to put a side-by-side picture right here. And you can see what this looked like earlier. So it's a big transformation. It was this morning. That's how much of it he's got done. You can see here what it does. One thing I'll do, it does leave the stalks right there, as you can see, and it shreds up everything. One thing I like though, it don't disturb my topsoil. You can see how rich and black this dirt in here looks. You get past all these sticks. You can see how black the dirt is. It's not like that on the other side of the house. See how black that dirt is right there? Oh no, I think it did a good job. He's over there on that side now. So, alright guys, just going to give you a little recap of what we cleared here yesterday. Today is Sunday afternoon, so I was going to show you what it looks like. You can see a little bit of it in the background. Let's show you. And there was some on that front section up there. I had no idea this was this wide, how much extra land we had here. I'm thinking this is pretty close to a half an acre to almost an acre here. You see it goes back up in here a little bit. So the dirt here is very rich, like I was showing you earlier, yesterday. And then we cleared some there, cleared some on that right side, and let me show you the back. Turkeys are, you can see where they were sitting there before I moved them. Yesterday you seen when I moved them, they were up against this briars and honeysuckle and small saplings. So we got some of that back there cleared. And then, I don't know, a good, 100 feet wide swipe here. So I had them here to work for 4 hours, and I will get them back again. Probably, I don't know, more towards the summer to do more of this right here. And work on that. So, very pleased with how it turned out. Now I just gotta get me a tractor, or either get somebody to come in here. You can't tell right here, but it's real hilly right here. There's a lot of dips. And like this right here, this hill right here, don't look like much on the camera, but that's probably a 3 or 4 foot hill there. You can't, like I said, you can't really tell it, and it dips down in there. There's a lot of old logs that are burnt in here. See that black one right there? There's one up there in the bushes, and then I got a big tree up there that I got to saw up. Somehow get in a pile somewhere and burn those. So that's hopefully what my plan will be this summer. If I can either get somebody to come up here with something to help me stack this, because there's no way I can pick those up. Lots of old debris in here laying, old logs, just mostly rotten. And that's just going to be good for the soil. I imagine that's why a lot of this soil is so dark right here. You can see this log here, it's all rotten. That's all good for my dirt here. And spread this out, get it as level as I can, and then I can, this area right here is where I'm going to put my garden in. I want to, in my mind I want to do this. I ain't 100% made up, but I want to put up some tall poles, some cedar poles or some type of poles, and fence it in and put a gate on the back large enough to get my tractor in there and start working that. Then I'll probably plant some other stuff out here, and I may fence in this big section here from my property just to have it, you know, fenced in, so can't nothing get to my chickens, or it won't make it as easy to get to my chickens and stuff. Here's another pile of big logs that I gotta get and add to the pile that I gotta burn. There's a bunch of them in here. Like I said, there's no way I'd pick these up. I could probably saw them up in little chunks and move them. But another thing I want to show you was people used to come in here and dump a bunch of stuff. You can see here, these are all 1 liter Pepsi bottles. So now what that tells me is people's been dumping here for a long time. I found metal cans here and car parts and all kind of junk. As with anything, it's a work in progress, and so I think it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. We'll see y'all on the next one. Take care. In the next video, I plan to give you an update on the turkey eggs. I think there's a few of them that's going to hatch. Like I said, that was an experiment too, and I've actually added 7 more eggs in there, and I'll show y'all that on the next